About 2 days before coming here, altogether I was in bad shape. I was 45 pounds lighter than I am. I just was mentally and physically broken. And I went to the city and to get drugs, and I went into a public bathroom to use. And next thing I remember is waking up from an overdose, and my parents had to come get me. And it's kind of like a big daze. I don't remember anything, but my parents told me that I had almost died. I was in that bathroom. I remember going in at around 3 o'clock. I didn't get picked up till like 8. So it was a big wake-up call for me. I thought I was invincible. I thought I knew what I was doing. I've been doing it for so long, and I'm bigger than this. Nothing's gonna happen to me. I went to one other treatment program about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It didn't really work for me. It was not like one-on-one. I felt like they weren't doing it for the right reasons, and I wasn't doing it for the right reasons either. It's sick because it still wasn't clear in my mind that I needed help. I thought, well, I made it, so I'm okay to keep going. And that's when my family and my brother intervened, and they said that I needed help, and that's when I came here. And I think it was a blessing in disguise what happened. The SONA program for me was one of my favorite parts of the program. I would hear people talk about how great it was before I went in it, and I was like, I'm not really buying this, it can't be that great. And then, my turn came, and I went in there, and I was about 45 pounds lighter. I was just in really bad shape, and so at first it would take a toll on me, but then my appetite started to get better. I was loving food, maybe a little too much sometimes. And I was sleeping better, which was something that I hadn't been able to do for years. I would always, take drugs and that sort of thing to sleep. I would pass out, I wouldn't fall asleep. And I learned how to fall asleep, and that was great. Also, the relationship that I built with the people in the sauna with me was a great thing, because they stayed, they went throughout the whole program together, and we always kind of held each other down when somebody was having a bad day. I remember times where a good friend of mine through the program wanted to go home, and it's like nobody could tell him otherwise. And then us, the sauna group that we had, we sat him down and talked to him, and he decided to stay. Before SRC, I had a really hard time making any type of decisions. I was not confident on my own decisions for myself, so I allowed, first it was other people to make them for me, then the drugs began to dictate my life. So after coming here, I feel empowered to make changes in my life for what I think is best for me. I've learned to put myself first. It wasn't long after I got here that I realized that I needed to be here. The way I was welcomed when I got here, everybody was so warm. They made me feel a sense of hope that I hadn't felt in a long time. Every day I make small decisions that are shaping me into who I am. I truly feel like coming to rehab at Suncoast saved my life.